James O'Sullivan, thanks for joining ARC Training TV today, and let's talk about your experience at ARC Training. First of all, what do you do for a living?
I work in IT in operations for IBM, looking after multiple customers on different sites.
Okay, and where are you based?
Mulhuddard.
Mulhuddard. Okay, so you enjoy all the IT aspects of the business?
Have done for about 10 years now.
Okay, but you've got to keep on top of that business. I mean, it's ever changing.
It's constantly changing. There's new stuff all the time. Everything's outdated in 6 months nearly sometimes. But it's trying to keep up with the different fields. I got a link back from a job interview at one stage, and I followed back their web links to the recruitment site, which I found, and I discovered the different sites, or the different courses available on their site. I choose a multi-tier one which had a cross between Linux, Cisco, database, non-Microsoft side of things. The range of courses for the price, there was multiple disciplines in it, which allowed me to cross a couple of fields between Unix, database, networking. They were all covered in that one course. It is. I work shifts and I have a young family, so it's very hard to get in and out to these courses all the time, or trying to find time to do it. So chances are you're going to miss some time, or you're going to miss time at home. So it tends to be that it's very hard to get in and find the time to do things like that. The problem was I was working shifts, and the way it was working out, that I end up missing every second week or third week on the shift that I was doing at the time. So I didn't get the value for money I was hoping for, because I wasn't getting the full amount of training. So when I missed a week, it wasn't brought back the following week. If you missed it, you missed it, that was it. You'd study yourself, which was quite hard considering that you had to keep up with what you were doing in the course. It allows me the time, whenever I get the time to train, between home and work and kids. It lets me do it when I want to do it at a time that suits me.
ARC Training has been referred to as a cyber university these days. I mean, there's a gathering online. Did you feel tutors were in the room? If you had questions, how did you deal with that?
A lot of the information is in the course. There's videos, there's links, there's help. But if you need it, you can search it for anything that you missed. Like if there's something that isn't explained to you, it is easy enough to find online anyway. Or find it on a book somewhere if you really have to find it, but most stuff is online, so it's pretty much the same as a college student who misses stuff. You just go online, have a look, find what you need, but it is quite well explained, so it doesn't happen too often that you're looking for information that you haven't already gotten. Yeah, it's quite easy to use, it's easy to get into, it's easy to find out where you were last. It's kept so you know exactly what you were doing when you were doing it, so it's easy to start up again from anywhere that you've stopped off, and you could have multiple courses going at the same time. So you could have like a Unix or a database, so you can look it up and you can decide, well, I'll go back to Unix today or I'll go back to the database today. So you can switch and choose between the different things.
We were chatting earlier about the courses that you've already attained. You're looking at some new courses with ARC Training.
I'm looking at the Microsoft side of it, trying to keep up with that as well. So they do a multi-pack in Microsoft, so I'm looking into that, or just the individual training to see if I can get the different Microsoft certifications.
Well, James, we wish you continued success in your career, and thanks so much for talking to ARC Training TV.
No problem, thank you.